Good morning. Day 132 with Bones and Milo. It's 11:20. Just got dropped off from the hostel. It's very nice to escape the rain. We're heading up Old Blue Mountain, which is an incredibly steep couple-mile hike. So we'll be all sweaty within an hour or so. Already out of breath, and check back in later. 245 miles to go to Katahdin. Oh well, Old Blue Mountain's a killer. Been hiking for about a half hour. It's been an incredibly steep upward climb. The woods are soaked. It's steamy out here. No breeze. You'd think I just jumped in a swimming pool, just drenched with sweat. Milo and Bones are both ahead of me. They are, frankly, good climbers and good descenders. Filming here in a relative flat spot because I've just been doing handholds for up until a moment ago. But it's got a late start because it was raining heavy overnight and right up until about 10:30 or so this morning. So we asked the driver to bring us to the trailhead around 11. We won't make as much miles, although we probably will go later than normal to try and partially make up for it. We'll see where we get to. Next stop will be, next resupply is Stratton, and then after that, Monson. And Monson, by the way, is the southern end of the 100-mile wilderness. So progress is being made. Oh well. Okay, bye. Hi guys. Take a look how thick those woods are for any animal to get through. It is amazing once you get into a higher elevation up north, how thick these conifers are. Just even walk through there would take you forever to move, and then of course you'd almost immediately lose your bearings. But it's amazing. Fortunately right now I have a decent trail. My feet are unfortunately wet and muddy. Could not manage to keep my feet dry, which was a goal, but I tried and failed. But the weather is otherwise good. It's at the top of Old Blue Mountain with Milo and Bones, and I couldn't believe how windy and cold it was up there. I was freezing, so I came running down. And now, strangely enough, I find myself ahead of them. They're normally ahead of me, but I was too cold, so I hustled down from the mountain just to get out of the wind. But I'm always struck. Oh, here's some my favorites, pink lady slippers. Haven't seen any yellow ones, although I have seen a fair number of white ones. Unfortunately, I may miss the whole season. I think their peak blooming season is coming to an end, so hopefully I'll find a yellowed lady slipper soon. Otherwise I won't have any success this year. No matter. Onward. Hey everyone, it's 3:45. You're looking at the Rangeley Lakes, and oh my gosh, how beautiful are they? It's Friday, July 6th. Yesterday it was sweltering 96 and humid. Now we're freezing right now, hustling along to get to the shelter, but I just had to take a picture of this. It's just so pretty. Wow-wee. Rangeley Lakes, beautiful Maine. Oh man, is this place beautiful. Woo-wee. Back to the trail. We gotta get to the shelter and get warm. Yes. You see an amazing amount of lichen here growing on the rocks. It's really unlike anything we've seen before in terms of quantity. It's really different and nice, and shows up nice in bright light for sure. Trees look different here as well. It just seems like a really harsh, cold climate. Fir trees that don't get terribly big, and lots of rocks up and down. My hope was to keep my feet dry. All of us had that hope today, but right now our feet are wet, which is no joy. It really wears on your feet and really wears them down quickly. I'm gonna put my phone away. See. Good morning. Saturday, July 7th, day 133 for Pritch, day 138 for Bones. We're freezing. Yesterday was 96 at the hostel. Today is in the 40s. We got our long pants, our jackets on, our gloves on, hats on. We're freezing. Today we're going to go 19.8 to Piazza Shelter. Yeah, Piazza Lean-To. Yesterday we got a late start because of the pouring rain, and we only did about 8.8 miles or so. 8.6. 8.6, yeah, up a steep hill. So we're going to make more mileage today. We're going to try and do close to 20 today, and then we'll have a shorter day, like 14 or 15 into Stratton for resupply, I guess on Monday. But beautiful thing is it's sunny, and I'm sure it's going to warm up, and in about a half hour we're going to be sweating. But right now we're freezing. We had a cold night on terrible terrain. Those are the routes we slept on. So we're sleeping like homeless people here. But oh well. Day 133 and 138 starts now. Take care. Folks, if you never thought of vacationing in Maine, check this out. This is 7 a.m. It's still cool and windy. This is unusually cold, but this is just such a beautiful area. You can see these trees are stunted. I think we're over 3,000 feet here. That's so stunted fir trees, but this is just so pretty. I'm gonna be quiet and you can listen to the birds. We're at mile 1956. This was our first time on the entire AT that we had to take our shoes off, put our Crocs on to get across a stream or a river. We're told there's many more spots like that in Maine, but first time here. So we lost about 15 minutes, shoes on and off, drying feet and stuff, but oh well, it was interesting. The water was cold. Talk to you later. On Maine Route 17. Came from over here, those mountains, came down that, head to Ford Stream, still looking at the beautiful Rangeley Lakes. It's crazy how windy and cool it is today for July 7th, but it was in the 40s last night. You need a good sized boat to go out there, otherwise you'd probably risk capsizing in the winds. But it's beautiful here. This is Maine Route 17. Never driven on this, but it looks like one heck of a ride, and maybe we gotta do that at some point in the future with my wife and dogs. But I think 1957 miles. Been going very slow today. We got trail magic, we had stream crossings, and all sorts of things that have delayed us, even though it didn't look that hard on gut hook. Oh well, we're still aiming for about 20. Talk to you soon. How'd you like to live there?
I can deal with the cold if I live.
We've been passing a lot of beautiful lakes today. Some of them with no houses, some of them just like with one or two or three, like this place here. But how pretty is that? Wow, boy. Think of the wildlife, the seclusion, boating opportunities. Maine is a fantasy vacation land. Of course, that is their license plate. One of them in the past, Vacation Land, Maine. Well, and now I think it's called Maine, the way life should be. Another view of that same beautiful pond, and there's a swimming area here. Look at that, sandy beach, and there's the lovely houses. Is this not nice? It's too dang cold right now for me to go in the water. It's in the 40s overnight. It's cold and breezy right now, and we're miles behind, so I've got to make some time. So no swimming today. But if it was 96 like it was a few days ago, I'd be out there. Oh well. Good morning. Sunday, July 8th, about 6:20, day 134 for me.
139 for me.
For Bones.
Yeah.
We spent the night here at the Piazza tent site and shelter. Really nice shelter,
Yes.
or campsite.
Yep.
Slept well. And we did almost 20 miles yesterday.
We're doing about 17 today.
About 17 to the Spalding Lean-To today. Some big hikes today, including over Saddleback. So that's going to be tough, Bones.
Yeah,
Not for you, but for me.
Yeah.
But, oh well, day starts now. Everyone's heading out. I gotta run. See ya. Got a large 2 moose in the woods down here. Trying to get a better viewing angle. You can barely see. There's the female. Hopefully you can see that. She's eating the grass. I can see her, but I don't think you can see it on the... Dang, sorry. Looks like I've missed. But... yeah, there they are. 2 moose, and they're kind of nuzzling and playing. Just barely seeing them. Sorry that couldn't get a better shot. But off they go into the woods.
There's water down there. You can hear them splashing through it. Yeah.
You can hear them make a lot of noise.
Those things, I guess, go through anything, right?
Oh well. I wish we could get better pictures, but our eyes could see them pretty well. Impressive animals. In between very steep climbs, we keep coming upon these beautiful mountain ponds and bogs and swamps. Really very beautiful. Still, we haven't seen a single moose in it, although we usually see signs of it. But we've seen 2 this morning, so that's a big plus. And it's very pretty up here, and very muddy and rooty. Hi guys, we're almost at the summit of Saddleback Mountain, past that stream. A couple of those streams way back. Been on the trail for about an hour and a half. Did a lot of elevation, a lot of climbing. Look at those beautiful ponds. Wow, we're still not at the summit. We're close. And kudos to the main Appalachian Trail Club. Excellent stair building, rebar in the climb, which keeps hikers safe. Thank you for that. You can see wind turbines back there. I think we passed that some time ago. I can only guess. Maybe far back there is the White Mountains, or perhaps the presidentials we're looking at. But it's just not a beautiful state. Look at those beautiful lakes. Rangeley Lakes. Wow. Come on vacation in Maine, man. Well, still not to the top of Saddleback Mountain. A lot of what some people call false summits. And you can see it's a real alpine zone here with just stunted trees. In most cases, just a few feet high. And rare plants that grow only here, and oftentimes only much further north. So it's a precious, beautiful place where you have to stay on the trail to preserve the plants. I understand we're going to be hiking, get to the top and hike along the ridgeline for a few miles, which would be neat. It's still cool. It's windy, but not that much. Still haven't put my jacket on. Still trying to dry the sweat off from my climb. But it's a beautiful day. So happy to be out here. And it's, I think all of us on this trip, Milo and Bones, are starting to get a little emotional, thinking that it's all starting to wind down. We don't want to take it for granted. We still have 2 weeks or so to go, and things could happen that would take us off the trail. But this amazing adventure, which has gone on for 5 months or so, isn't going to go on forever. And it's just an incredible feeling. It's to think back about all the highs and lows on this hike. and the daily sacrifices. Because that's one of the things that I remember as well. Is every day is like a marathon with 30 pounds strapped to your back. But it goes to show that people can do it, man or woman, young or old. It's more attitude than anything. On the trail, the body grows strong, but you have to be mentally tough to put up with the rain, the long days, the cold weather, everything. Sometimes the terrible sleeping conditions. But it's all good. Nothing but positives. There's Milo just summoning that crust there. It's rushing ahead as always. Talk to you soon. Hey there. Near one of the summits. I'm not sure if this is Saddleback Mountain or this one is, but near summit. Absolutely beautiful 360-degree views. Really nice up here. You can see a little alpine pond, if you will. Down there, there's the town of Rangeley. There's the Rangeley Airport. Wow, so pretty up here. This is so nice. See you later.
I assume that one over there right on the other side of this.
We're heading down this trail here, and this is Saddleback. This is Saddleback Horn, right, Bones?
Horn.
And then further along in this direction is Saddleback Junior. We're going over all of them, and I think you can see a mountain way in the distance with some antennas. I think that's Sugarloaf, where I've gone skiing, and I've also gone skiing here at Saddleback. So you can see some of the slopes around here. This is such a pretty area. We still have a lot of hiking to do today. Well, talk to you soon. That's where we came from just a little while ago, and we're going to be doing that sort of rock hopping for quite some time. There's another Saddleback, and then we're going to go another few miles down along additional ridges, all in an alpine zone. It's quite beautiful up here. What a wonderful day to be hiking. Sunny, little breeze, not hot, not that hot. Getting hot actually. What am I saying? It's 9:20. It's starting to get warm, but yeah. And good day to be outside. It's a lot of fun. Bones making his way across the river. I was also able to make it apart successfully. It was a little shady there from... Well done, my friend. I almost went past. To my left is the waterfalls, but I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather go up a cliff. This cliff. Oh boy. Whenever you go down, you have to come back up, and it's just a jumble of rocks. Hey, you gotta do it. We're tenting at Spalding Mountain Lean-To at mile 1989, Sunday, July 8th, about 7 o'clock at night. We've already had dinner. We're up in the woods because the youth group has the shelter area and the lower tent area, and it's noisy, and we're just trying to be quiet. And it's time to go to bed. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's like a nursing home here with hikers. But we need the sleep after a long day. Did about 17 miles today. And we got to do, I think, about 14 or 15 to get into town, the resupply in Stratton tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Good morning, Bones.
Morning.
What day is it for you?
140.
And 135 for Pridge. And what day is it for... Oh, Milo's lost track of time.
Been out here a long time.
Yeah, he has been. So 14 miles today. We're going to go to Stratton. It's going to be a hard day, a couple of 4,000 footers, and some very steep climbs and some rock slides, I think I heard. Yep. Yikes. Oh well, but it's only 14 miles. So we're going to be at a hostel and a shower and a bed and a beer later today. So
Hopefully.
that's all good. It's all good. So this is a pretty good tent site. Spalding lean-to, mostly occupied by young teens. We moved back into the woods.
Yes.
It's okay. It's all good. Lots of toads, including some very big ones, according to my southern friends, but look how big that guy is. Probably scaring him a little bit. Oh well. That was the second big frog we saw on the trail this morning. We usually see lots of little guys, but surprising number of big ones as well, a couple a day. We don't see many snakes, so we might not have the same normal kind of predation that exists further south. Good morning, it's 9:30, day 140. Had a couple of brutal descents, brutal climb. Now we're near the top, but it goes into the trees, so we're just taking a quick pick now. We're only like 4 miles away from mile 2000, which is a big accomplishment. Very nice. Hey there. We as in Bones and I, the guy back there, red skinny guy, red shirt, have just reached 2,000 miles. Woohoo! It's a big milestone. It means we only have how many miles left, Bones?
190.9.
And the ATC characterizes anyone who's done 2,000 miles as a thru hiker. So, forevermore, you shall refer to me as Sir Thru Hiker. And Bones as Bones Thru Hiker. So, no, it's a good feeling. It's a long time coming. 140 days for me and 140 something. How many, Bones?
What day is it for you?
140, I believe.
145 for me then.
Yes. So, and they didn't come easy.
No, they didn't.
But the best awaits in the last 190 or so miles. Yeah, hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so, we'll summit Katahdin and have achieved victory.
Hopefully no more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, no more than 2 weeks. Earlier than 2 weeks, actually. Please. This is hard. I am Warren. Talk to you later.